Logan. Hi, Dominator. Nice to see you here. Alright. Pretty much good to go. Go play some Animal Crossing right now. Whew. Sorry, I had to start a little late. Well, not a little late. I had to, like, lie down, eat. Well, I had to eat first, and then lie down, and then end up coming back and forth to the bathroom and whatnot. I need to join in with you on Animal Crossing. Maybe later, whenever I got nothing much else going on. I don't know, I'm still feeling tired, but whatever. I'll be okay. Yeah, nothing to announce for today, of course. I had like a campsite visitor this week, and it was Cashmere the sheep. And that was pretty much it. I also did get a DIY recipe from Celeste. Let me see. Hope you're good, Muffin. You're always doing so much for me. So I wrote this letter to tell you how much I appreciate you. You challenged me, and I look forward to continuing rivalry. Always pumped, Billy. Yeah, quite the eye. Yes. I've been playing this game like every day since the game came out. Well, not much. I only played it every day for 1 year. And like, that's pretty much it. Like, since there's really nothing much to look forward to, it's like, I just want to like step away from it. Alright, looks like KK's here. Is anyone showing up? Alright, look like Whitney's doing some yoga. Who else is showing up? Oops. I'm not seeing anyone else, but oh well. Yeah, let's go play a tune. Yeah, I'll leave it up to him. Like, I don't think there's anything I'm feeling the mood for. Oh well. The K-Funk. Alright. Looks like I'm on my lonesome, but that's alright. Oh my goodness, we beat the game, poggers. Oh! Oh no, he's saying help me. Look, KK's asking for help. Someone help him from his hell. Help me. Help me. Help me. It's a message. He's being enslaved by Tom Nook. Save him. He's losing his funk right now. Ow! Help me. KK needs help. Save him from his misery. Alright, so I'm currently at number 61 with the KK slider thing. So I'm on like, what, 39 away now? Which means I gotta do this like without time traveling, that is, because I'm not gonna be doing that. I have to do this like 39 more weekends with KK until I got that final Nook Mouse goal for this one completed. Oh look, it's Sherb. Big old donut for that's on fire. I don't think you would want to touch that. Okay, let me see. Okay, Audie's in her house. Oh, there's Hazel. Alright. Oh, I got that on... what is it? Okay. At least none of them were like, oh, go catch a specific fish. Because I've been receiving a lot of those the past week. Well, at least this ain't a ×2 task. Butterfly fish, I don't think I'll be doing that. Grow fruit trees. That means I gotta go plant like a coconut tree and then we're good. I mean, I did have to chop one off. Let me see. I guess this spot would be fine. And then... oh, I also forgot to open up the gift, which I think has that, whatchamacallit, that dream ticket that I can sell. Yeah. Okay, back to what I was doing. I gotta find fossils, pick the other palm trees on the beach, and whatever else. How many fossils do I have like right now with this one? 3? Yeah, 3. Let me see. Nothing else around here. There's some pumpkins. Oh, there's Kiki. Let's see, that's it. And if Kiki would have showed up a lot sooner, but oh well. Oh my god, the balloon. Come on. You know what? While I'm flying on by, I'm gonna like buy a bit of time just by taking the other trees. It'll eventually show up to like the shore before it leaves. Oh, I could just pop it right here because there's empty space. There we go. This one has oval glasses. From coal. Okay, I don't need this. I already got enough of his amiibo cards when these came back for like, what? Got all 2 months and like that was it. I still gotta move that freaking literally at the value plant elsewhere. I always feel like it's always planted on the same spot no matter what. I'm gonna do that. The last fossil should probably around at that park area I have over here. Oh, it's Rudy. Oops. There it goes. We should be actually good because we have like everything we needed. Alright. I was gonna say, is that a rare butterfly? But no, it's one of those blue bottle butterflies. Oh, there's Billy. So what else did I need to do? Hit rocks, buy some stuff, and catch bugs. I can probably do that while I'm finding these wasps. But I need to put away some stuff. Let me see. I'll put this up here. Let me go plant that lily of the valley plant where the other ones are lined up at. Oh, no, don't replant this one. There we go. I'm gonna have a line full of them once I complete this side here. Alright, we still have International Museum Day. That's still going on until like Monday with it being the last day, but that's pretty much it afterwards. Yeah, I don't know if I really want to do the stamp rally just cause I already got everything. Also the art plaque. So there's really not much of a reason. Do, do, do. I already have like all the skulls, the fossils donated, so it's like I'm all good. So what I need to do? Okay, I gotta buy some stuff. Yeah, I think like for shopping, I gotta like see if there's anything I could buy. But there's probably not much to buy, honestly, because I already have like a lot of the stuff. Oh my god, they have this. I already have like both of them. Both the different looks of them. Yeah, Turner Brothers, I'm not even gonna bother. There's like nothing in my for Saturdays. Oh, because I sold the fruits. Let's see. Customize items? Nah. I don't find anything to buy. I'll have to buy like a bunch of those customization kits, like 10 of them. Heck. Man, the game acted a bit unresponsive with my button presses. Hi, Sherb. Sorry, And I feel like for May there isn't really much new for clothing. So what is this dress right here? A ballet outfit? I think I had purchased one of these before. Hold up. I think I remember checking and I think I may have bought one of these. Yeah, I got it in mint condition. No, I got it in the mint color. And then let me see, what is interesting for now? Detective's Code. I think I have one of these. Wizard's Camp. I think I have one. Sword. Yeah, there's very much nothing new. Man, May has been kind of underwhelming for like looking back at what they have available. So there's really nothing new to see. Maybe June will have like the new stuff, like the new wedding items that they have for the wedding season. They did add in some new items. I'll have to look into that later when it's June. So far it's only Kiki on hanging out with KK, no one else. Alright, nothing here. I'm gonna go check the machine just to see. And I already got those. What was it? Toggles just sent me like Mew. Hi Ashley, nice to see you here. Toggle sent me like the cheese and the carnations, even though I already had them. Also, hi Random, nice to see you here. But I didn't bother keeping them because like I already have them, so like I can always get them back anyways for just a little bit. Just got home, nice. Yeah, I need to like buy the customization thingies. Cause there's like nothing to buy. Man, May has like nothing for like new stuff. Like there's no new clothing. There's not much items and whatnot. The only thing new in May are just the seasonal items for Mother's Day and that cheese. And that's pretty much it. I heard what happened in Metopia? What? You saved the Dark Curse? Yes. I think that's what I did on my Metopia games. Like, now I don't want to like let him suffer on its own or something. Oh my god, I was about to go craft my new rose wine, and now I have this. You know what? Whatever, it's fine. I may as well do it. Rocking horse and logs. Do I guess I can craft those and sell them for a bit of money. I suggested making the Dark Curse Sherbs, considering you suggested worker, which was for Sherb. Yeah, that was the hidden meaning behind my message. Chat wanted me to save Sherb. That was like the plot twist, sort of. Let's see, Rocking Horse and Long Stool. That's all I need is like hardwood. That was a twist. He was saving Strip the whole time. Didn't even know it. It's like I had like a foggy memory or something. I did recommend he would make the Dark Curse into an OC for like a D&D campaign or like a series. Well, I don't even play D&D. I mean, I did, but like that didn't go for too long. And even if I did make an OC, we'd probably be here at the end of the stream for too long. Because, like, I'm not that creative. I just didn't want to, like, drag the string off for too long. Like, thinking of what I want and all that. Like, I just don't know. Making up a name, making up what, the face and other stuff. I would just probably, like, fall asleep doing that. I understand people like D&D. I dislike it, however, don't dislike people playing. It's just not my thing. Can make me a character. Well, that probably wouldn't even be like wait. It'd probably take as long though, cause like I have to wait for responses and all that. I just don't think I would be able to stick around long enough for that. Okay. But maybe I can make the OC as a party member if and only if I want to. I'm not saying I will, but I'm saying if I want to. For like the other jobs, sure, I'll do it. I'll think about it first thing. Because I'm not ruling that out completely. Oh, I need to go pick up a red rose to craft that. Alright, you know what? I'll do that. I know where to get red roses, cause like I have been saving those. You can make him or her into a party member. Yeah, I could do that. Also, hi Toggles. Nice to see you here. You see Hazel just running about. Oh, she's playing around with Billy, kind of. That they're just apart. You checked out your updated version of your islands? I did. Well, actually, no. But the ladders, I haven't. You better make sure, like, both of your islands have, like, the ladders, because I'm not going to be able to check them out, at the last minute. Just in case. Okay, I do have these pumpkins to pick up, because I gotta sell them for money. Almost 50k of bells. You give everyone stuff for them to use? Okay. I guess, like, I could probably visit one random dream island, and I could go visit both of your islands. Although I'll try to make sure it doesn't take too long for these visits. You do have an idea on what personality and job they would have? Oh yeah, I got I gave Toggles the that robo drink, the one with the rare one. And he didn't like it. Like I do have a video clip of it saved just in case. So when was it? I think it was like this one around here. So I was like, you know what? I'll just give him the Robo Juice. And then this is what happens. He didn't like it. But he did get a defense up by 1. Oh, come on! That happens, yeah. There will be a cautious chef. That means I have to, like, not be a chef myself anymore if I have to give up my OC. If I have to give that up to my OC. I probably wouldn't mind. Oh god. Ooh. Oh, I think I have like an OC name for myself. It would probably be female though, but I don't want to say it. Cause like cause like the name is kind of like an anagram of my real name. I do have more than one party member with the same job. I think everyone on my team is pretty much unique. Because I was trying to make sure I have like a good wide wide sections of jobs that I can use for certain situations and whatnot. Can DM me, maybe I can draw her. Oops. Yeah, I'll think about it. I won't be DMing right away or anytime soon. It's like if I want to. Oh, Rudy's still oh yeah, he's not sitting down. Oh, you been out here? Dude, we've been out here for like 30 minutes. Unless you've been outside longer than when I just hopped in. What did he give me? I feel like I shouldn't even check out what I alright, whatever. These bell bombs are gonna turn into bells once I sell them. Alright, let me Well, have you and Ashley at 41 relation? Oh my god, that's crazy. I, I don't even think I would even make it that much. Unless I do post game. Like maybe I should do post game because there's really nothing much to look forward to on June. Except for like E3. But like there's really nothing much else to play at the moment. Aside from like the PC games I still have to do. Like I was thinking about, but like I'm just like I don't want like the new Pokemon Snap and Miitopia interrupting me in the middle of it, so maybe like we'll see about that. Got me an ally Relation 32. Oh man, you want to have a max relationship? Dang. All right, let me go craft this one. There we go. Now I should have like all the ones crafted. And also I have the DIY thing completed as well. So now I should have like every single whatchamacallit. I should have every single one crafted. Every flower one. I'm still missing, I still need to get 3 more DIYs. The sci-fi flooring, the star hat thing, and the summer shell rug, which we don't get until like June. Horse and I have a 34 relationship. The highest I reached for the horse is I think 25 or 26, and that's from me. Alright, that should be like the entire collection of the flowers. The wands, crowns, the wreaths, and the other items. Furniture and whatnot. Now all I'm missing are like the 2 space items and the summer shell rug, and then I'm good. Until Nintendo adds in more DIYs in the future, even if it's just one. Let me see. Yeah, let's go sell them all. Let's go! What am I doing? I already knew what my hot items are. So I won't be crafting too many of them. I don't know why, but I feel like I don't craft a lot of wood items just because, well, softwood, wood, hardwood. Like I don't think they're that valuable. I did have to craft a lot of iron. Like it was a certain iron item I made so I can make a bunch of money. Like earlier this week. But I need to make sure I free up my storage. And also a good way to get my DIY furniture counter up. By a couple numbers or so. I'm curious, where does that put me? Tools 770. DIY furniture 1719. And then for small aisle, currently at 257. And then KK slider thing is like 61. Cause I just had my KK thing with Alright, I think I'm ready to go shake trees and whatnot. Let's go! And I know that's gonna like alert the scorpion's attention once it's 7 right now, and it is. But I still have it out because I need to save myself from the wasps. He's so funny. Uh-oh. It'd be so funny if, like, in a future Animal Crossing update, they have a Blood Moon-like feature in the game, like Zelda Breath of the Wild does, where, like, more sinister insects, like tarantulas or scorpions, depending on the season and hemisphere you're in, show up way more often, as well as, like, wasps. Just for, like, a limited time, I think. What was that? My brother dropped, like, his earbud case. Oh my god, it's a centipede. Alexa, tell me a joke.
Did you hear about the family that went on safari? They saw a giraffe and a meerkat, and that's the long and the short of it.
I barely heard what Alexa said, but I hope you guys heard what she said as well. Hosting a soiree. Fly around this slow. A birthday coming up. Hi, I'm Codename Hawkhead. Nice to see you here. Alexa with the jokes. Hello again. Hello again. Alright, and then we got Sherb. A really good smell. Great big piece that Whitney was eating. Oh, what? Okay. Whitney must have gotten him hungry and fruity for some peaches. I just got done editing and uploaded a video for the first time in 7 years. I was working on it for a week and a half. Oh, dang. Ashley, didn't you just tell him that the other time? I still remember that. Wait, let's go mark that, Alexa thing as complete. Yeah, I can cope with the Alexa reward. It's not, like, too much of a hassle, but still not bad. Yeah, yeah. Wait, what the heck? Whatever. What? Oh, book falling over? Uh-oh. Oh god, spilling rice milk? That's pretty much bad. This gets... Oh my god. It would be just simple to call him cockhead whenever you see him. Oh my god. With that Yoshi emote. The smug. I think these are from Pie. I ate your pie. One person that used to do that whenever they saw me. Or I must have, yeah, I ate your pie. Okay, my bad. Also, thanks for Toggles for the host. Even though I was late on saying thank you because I had to check the email and whatever. I was good to subscribe to his channel when I wasn't there. It's the second time it's happened. I got gifted a sub from Pi. Then it was like someone from random. I've almost never been on the channel and I got gifted a sub. I'm like, oh wow, well I got to use the emotes for a month. They gifted that sub when I wasn't. Yeah, it happened to me like a few times. I got gifted a sub on a few channels, even if I wasn't there, or I've never watched their channels before. And like, I'm like, wait, why did I get a gifted sub on this channel I've never watched before? That's unusual, but alright. Hey, it's hilarious, and yeah, I had those moments, yeah. Heck, I got gifted a sub to the channel when I only look up a clip at them. Never even visited the channel. Oh, is that also the case? That might be why then. I must have watched their clips, then that must have affected me. It's like passing on, I don't know. I have a bunch of gift subs right now. It happens from time to time. People are extremely generous. Man, I wish I would like literally hop around channels just to. Well, not just to get emotes, but like there's nothing much going on, but maybe 3/4 of your subscriptions right now are gifts, including the one to this channel. Oh my god, it's a Sora emote. Kung Fu Fruit Cup. That's awesome. You watch one clip, then like 2 or 3 days later, you gotta get something to the channel. Thanks for the hug. I need to move my cursor out of the way. It's blocking my cat for some weird reason. I actually did get a gift subscription from someone I never heard of or viewer. It can happen if all the channel viewers and followers already have subscriptions. Then it's like winning the lottery. Yeah, I'm not stuck with money very often. I had one channel I did for almost a year. Add one single time, otherwise I am all gift subs for Twitch Prime. Yeah, I'm not looking at many things, but gift sub is something I get very lucky in. Dude, maybe I should probably get lucky on that then. Like, I've not been super lucky on getting random gift subs, cause like I don't really watch too much streams at the moment. But maybe I should if I'm bored. But I usually don't have much time. Some channels more than others, but most gift subs you visit their streams relatively often. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I did not mean to do that. Although it's not a bad hidden path, but nah. I'm not bothered. I watch a lot of streams now. Before I get on that. Like, maybe I should stream less and watch more, but at the same time, like, then I'm not, being much of a streamer myself. Animal Crossing streams, Final Fantasy streams, Miitopia, Heroes of the Storm, classic games, and almost never stops. Man, I should probably like watch streamers based on the game they're playing. But then like I'm ending up gonna show up on their stream just for the game and that's it. It'll suck when I finally get back to the workforce. I'll never be on Twitch anymore. Oh man. I started watching for the game. But I end up liking the person. Yeah, I kind of like feel the same. Like, I usually watch streamers more just because, like, just for their personality. If they're funny, if they're interesting, if they're cool, interactive, whatever. If they have like a nice interactive community. I would pretty much go for that. I usually do. I stick around for a while, as long as I can. Also, hi Night Owl, nice to see you here. Good evening to you. You watched the stream for like 2 to 3 years watching a game you couldn't stand. But your ADD will eventually get the better of me. That's the main reason you watch certain streamers, the interactions. Yeah, I should probably like interact with like viewers on the chat more than just a streamer. Because I always feel like that's the one thing other people in chat doesn't do much, is interact with other viewers who are new, even if they're like new to the stream or whatever. Because I don't see a lot of people doing that, because I always see them interacting like the same people. Like, I know they're like long-time friends and whatnot, but it wouldn't be too bad to like interact with newcomers, which I think I should try for myself. Also, hi Raymond. Let me see. I can't keep watching shit I don't want to watch. Yeah, I can see that. There are like certain games that I wouldn't watch, but like I probably don't care even if I stop by. But it depends if I want to or not. There are games I absolutely refuse to watch no matter who it is. I've been wanting to stream myself, but there are times where I have no motivation. Also, I'm kind of getting tired of streaming on phone. And when I start streaming your CPU, but I need instruction on how to use Streamlabs. Yeah, it takes a little while to understand how to like get into streaming with like using the PC and all that. It's gonna be too bad once you start figuring it out and whatnot, but yeah. I know you would enjoy it, or I straight up hate the game. VR games, can't stand them, at least VR shooters. Granted, you got me as one of those me trials that give me quests. Let me ask, kind of from me. How'd you get me? Or should I say, how did you get me? I think it went on like my, he used my access code. Because I noticed he got some me's from what I've acquired. The Dark Lord's watching KK, watch out! Nah, we took care of the Dark Lord and the Darker Lord. Owl Utopia, but it's only Animal Crossing characters. That'd be so interesting if someone could do like a whole playthrough of like freaking Animal Crossing characters as me's in Utopia. I think someone might have done it, but I'm not too sure. Quite the crossover. An animal crossover. Yeah, starting it can be tough. It's like you need to like build up a good audience and see what kind of games they'll like to see. You recreate your cat character into a male character named Charlie the Unicorn? Oh my goodness. Yeah, your Mii's from the demo. I think they are saving your cloud because I have like over 100 Mii's from Utopia. I didn't even play the demo. Like I would've, but it's like I'm still gonna buy the game anyways. And I already played the game on the 3DS before. So it's like I'm just gonna pick up the game on the Switch anyways, because I know I'm gonna like get it. It's not like the demo's gonna convince me to. It's like I'm already convinced enough anyways from when I reacted about, oh, Mewtopia's coming to the Switch. Also your OCs. You can add your Charlie Unicorn in your list. If I ever if I ever get back, maybe I'll try to see if I can. Like I do want to download other Mii's, like I missed a whole lot because like I just I was getting too overwhelmed with how many amazing Mii's they've made on Twitter and whatnot, so I'm just like I just didn't even bother. I kind of wish like the Miitopia game on the Switch would have like like the Mii strength, the Mii Central back. Just have like the new custom Mii's made in the Switch version instead of just the Mii's from the 3DS one. But like the new Mii Maker thing on the Switch version of Miitopia just literally makes the past Mii Maker things on the 3DS like a total joke. I did create me named Groot. I am Groot. I need to go watch the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. The only movie I saw with Groot and the other Guardians of the Galaxy was Avengers Infinity War and Endgame. And that was it. Oh wait, is it gonna break? Oh no. You did. You're planting me? And that makes sense because he's like a wood, which is kind of plant-like. He's a root. Arcade seat? Yes, I got the arcade seat. Although I've already gotten them plenty of times. You have Groupie with Aqua. You've been wanting to make some Toho Miis and Bug Fables. Oh, I would love to see some Bug Fable Miis. I'm pretty sure it's already happened already. With like the whole people who are fans of Bug Fables. I'll have to like play that. I just hope Bug Fable isn't like way too long of a game. Like maybe, like I have a feeling it's probably gonna be as long as like Miitopia. But we'll find. But like I'll probably find out if I do play it. It's 7 chapters. Let me see. Which channel in your Discord server is the best one to post a link to your new video in? Sharing? Yeah, sharing is where like videos on Twitch, Twitter, oh well, not Twitch. Also, hold up. Also, thanks for joining in. Yeah, sharing is pretty much the best spot for it. Try to have a lot of convenience on my Discord. Can we viewers visit your island? Yeah, once I'm like done with some things, sure I can open up in a moment. Just not right now, just soon-ish. There's a side quest that you need to do between 4 and 5 and it's with one of the main characters. Huh. Alright. Wait, did I get all the wasps? Yes. Alright, let me go, and once you get to that cycle, you'll get true lab vibes from Undertale. Oh god. I had like the first time I played that game and did the lab part, I was scared. Alright, let me see. Oh, let me go change my clothing. Oh, that's right. I'm fully vaccinated. Let me remove my mask. Although I do want to see if I have like any other whatchamacallit, facial accessories I want to have. If you visit Rika Jazai, you'll see her as that vampire there from Resident. Oh my god, the Dimitrescu, whatever her name was, from Resident Evil Village. Oh my goodness, the super duper extremely tall lady. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I want this leaf. Nose strip, nah. Although I did get a fever from that vaccine the other day. Nah, I don't want this beard. Sticky rice. The Wario stash. You saw what happened? I was like, no, that's just effed up. Oh god. Alright, let me see. Goatee. I don't have a goatee. I have a beard that's starting to grow, but I usually shave it off anyways. I could probably have a bubble gum on my mouth. You know what? Sure, we'll go with this. Yeah. Catch a flea? I don't think I'll be doing that. I would say it's a dungeon, and it's a pretty freaky boss fight. Oh dear god. It's Alphys. All ugly or something. No, I'm joking. I doubt it. Alright, let me go put away some stuff. Tree branches. Yeah, let me go sell all this stuff. My armor is a little comfortable. Let me see. Yeah, I need to go sell them. And I could go diving for some sea creatures and... I'm getting closer to 100,000 bells. Heck? Yeah, I don't have anything else marked. I don't want to sell any of the tools I have. That will be bad. I don't want that. Okay, I did not mean to spam plus. That was so dumb. Alright, whatever. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to get used to seeing my my Animal Crossing villager without the mask. Although then again, like, Animal Crossing characters are somewhat like me's or in a way, but not really. They're their own unique kind. The only thing different is just their nose. Although I kind of honestly don't mind seeing the Animal Crossing villagers be like a decent replacement for Mii's, but then again, It just wouldn't make much sense at the same time. Put Suzu for you into water in the dream. Yeah, I'll have to check that out later. Although I don't think there's really much to explore around in dreams on like swimming, unless you have like certain accessible areas that can only be accessed through swimming. So like I'm not gonna be diving for any sea creatures whatsoever, since there's really not much of a point. Because if I really want to dive, I could just do that on my own island. Also, by the way, I've been like waking up at 7 a.m. and then I've been doing like diving before, you know, 8 to find before I like sell stuff at the Nookley shop and then shake trees all over the island. So like I'm not gonna be spending like 30 minutes finding one scallop just because I had trouble. Because I had to lap around my island at least 4 times until I found a scallop. That's how awful finding scallops are in this game. The odds are like ridiculously stupid. What's this? Oh, okay. Listening to boss thing for the first time make your blood run cold. Oh my god. You don't know how many octopus I got from that one time. Ugh. Gave you chills. Man, now I kind of want to play Bug Fail. Maybe I'll start Bug Fail sometime earlier next month. Which is probably like, well, I don't know, next week or something. Because like, there's really nothing much to look forward to. I'm not going to bother with that DC superhero teen girls game. Oh my god, can this game stop giving me octopuses? Normally I'm gonna bother with whatchamacallit, the Mario Golf game. I'm really not much of a golf type of person. It just got an update too? Okay. I think I remember seeing like that game getting updated, but I forgot to look in, but I forgot what the patch notes were. Oh well. Ooh, look. It could be like a lobster or something. My god. Yes! Oh my god, the big old Giga's giant clam. Cool. Yeah, I'm okay with the Tamer Nautilus and the crab. I'm just not okay with a stupid octopus. But I still really want that scallop real bad. Oh yeah, I did get to 240 of these pearls. Although I don't know if I should like start selling them. Well, not all of them, but like maybe a stack every time I reach 30 more. Although I'm not sure, because like, what if like Nintendo releases a new update in the future for like July and maybe August, where they'll add in even more mermaid items. I mean, they did add in a new recipe during November because of like reasons on why this wasn't included, but at the same time, I'm not too sure if they plan on that. Although I could probably save some. I could probably only keep 4 stack. We'll see. But I don't think Nintendo needs, expects you to save a whole lot of them. You've ever left around this island once. Uh-oh. Oh, it's dropping frames in. Come here, come here, come here. Yes. Yes! Even better. Gallop. And whether you walk or run, you're gonna get there when you get there. That's why I backstroke, man. Yeah. That is true. It's like you're just walking around or you're just running your way to, and if you have plenty of time or don't have much else to look forward to, it's like you're gonna get there anyways. Unless you're on your way to work or something super important, then that is a whole different story. Yeah, if I gotta put away the bells, let me go do that. Okay. You did drown a bus, but don't want to show because spoilers. Yeah, I'm curious, so I kind of want to play the game. I should probably like get onto it as soon as I can. It's one of the reasons why I avoided spoilers for like some games that I just want to play on my own. And there were like other games like Persona where I just ended up like peeking like even a second or two on accident. I'm like, ah, great. I'm somewhat expecting this to happen. That's what I get for looking in. Although like I try like to like flick away immediately and like, all right, stop there. Just watch it when you get past it. But yeah, I should probably like get into like the PC games, honestly. It's just that I'm so used to like playing better when I'm looking at my TV screen than just look at the monitor. But we'll see. Oh yeah, I have 119 million bells. So I've been playing this game like every day. And I even reached to 100 million within 1 year. Thanks to turnips and other stuff. So yeah, I kinda got crazy. Well, like, I'm saying there's like no reward like there was in New Leaf, where if you reach 100 million bells, you get like the ABD machine in your house. This game doesn't have anything to reward you for achieving that. And I'm kinda bummed. Let's go see what everyone's up to, because we stopped playing daily sometime last fall. It was too much to keep up with. I can understand that. Like, I could have stopped playing Animal Crossing New Horizons every day, but like at the same time, I was so curious what every day offers, and also other people want to help out with like art and items and whatnot, which is why I check back just to see if there's anything I can help them out with. Well, there's like nothing much else to do until like we got Mario 3D All-Stars, Pikmin 3 Deluxe, and plenty of other games that came out during that time. So I'm like, well, I gotta manage my time with these games. And then when I got not much else to play, I just play Animal Crossing anyways. But yeah, I kind of like stopped streaming Animal Crossing New Horizons a year after, because like there's really nothing much I want to I don't want to like redo the holidays and whatnot. Like I only come back every week on Saturday nights for the for KK Slider and for like when we get new updates and whatnot. Okay. But yeah, that's pretty much like all as of now. And it's also because like I stopped playing Animal Crossing New Horizons every day this year. Well, streaming it though, because like I want to focus on like other games because I know I'm gonna be busy with a whole lot. I still am accepting those DIYs even though I'm gonna sell them anyways. Like I'm missing like 3 more and I'm all good with DIYs. I'm like almost done with my DIY collection. Trying to get all the artwork is gonna be like the real challenge. Because you gotta be patient and find other people who will cooperate. Okay, Rudy's in his house. Even though I did talk to him outside earlier, but I still want to see what he's up to right now. He's at the corner. Yeah, I already saw Kiki outside. She was like at where KK's at. Where did Wolfgang go? Did he go shopping? Did he go to the museum? I don't know if I want to redo the museum stamp rally thing. Because like I already got the art plaque. Guess it wouldn't hurt to do it one more time maybe? Oh well. Let me see. I have a feeling at least one of them went shopping, or they could be at those 2 shops right here and at Able Sisters. Okay, there's Mitzi. So either Wolfking's at, I don't know, at the Able Sisters, or he could be at the museum. Or worst of all, he could literally be nowhere in this island. Yeah, he's right there. Alright. And there's really nothing much to buy for clothing. There's really nothing new. I think we'll get like new stuff coming in next month for the new update. I would definitely see you play a Toho game though. Those bullet hell games, ooh. I'd probably like be so bad. Cause like I am not like the best at it if I were to like imagine myself playing, but just to try out maybe, but like play through to the end, nah. I don't know if Dominator's still here. I'll open up my gates if he's here. Otherwise, I'm not gonna bother. Let me go sell these while I'm at it. Yes, even. Oh crap! I forgot the DIY. Hold up. $69,000, nice. Is Dominator here? I'm still waiting for him. Just like, I'll open up my gates, and then like, I'll open up if he does, if he's still here. I just hope he didn't like leave, but like I'm trying to like make him wait a little longer. That's what I kind of hate. It's like, I'll open up my gates, or I'll open up on online session later, and then like, they're just gone the moment I'm like ready. You can unlock extra mode on easy, but you have to know about using continue. Not sure what game starts that. I probably won't even care about any extra modes or whatever, but I don't know. It's just an extra stage with a boss. Okay. There's like a bonus level. I'll wait, I'll probably do the stamp rally once again, although I'm gonna sell off the blacks anyways, because I already have them. Until like Dominator comes back. I don't know if he's still here or if he's like gone or something. Played a little bit of Toho a few months ago. I somehow completely forgotten I had downloaded one of the games. Played easy for a few levels, and I was saying you got hit. I was led to believe even easy mode was brutal. Yeah, like what the hell's the point of having a difficulty if they're all hard anyways? Quiet bench. Sometimes it's nice to take a short breather and relax on the bench. Sun Peak Pass. Yeah, I kind of wish it would like move the camera whenever I sit on the bench, but nope. I don't think they would do that. There's a bench over there, but is it going to like... Nope. I mean, the sittable areas in the aquarium areas all does that. Same reason Fire Emblem Awakening has normal, hard, lunatic, and lunatic plus to easy win, I guess. Yeah. I don't think I've ever played a Fire Emblem game in a difficulty harder than normal, just cause I don't want to like lose my my allies and my units easily because their stats are like higher than what they were in normal. It seems like the temperature climate bugs are relaxing here. Alright. What game was it? Or are you asking, Oh, I think you're asking Cockhead about, like, that Toho game that he played a while ago. Toho 6. Huh. Oh yeah, I donated that, a Scorpion last year on June instead of May. So, like, there's really not much to find in the afternoon and in the evening or at night during May. It was just a Scorpion, that's it. Embodiment of the Scarlet Devil. Oh, there it is. Sun Peak Pass. There's something very relaxing about this space. Alright, cool. There, all the bug stamps are done. Serenity tank. Little guys just chilling in a little tank must be nice. It's like I'm like the clerk behind here. Like, hi, how can I help you? First Toho game you actually beat but didn't get the good ending was Toho 12, Unidentified Fantastic Object. Got one tank power, I didn't mean to shot you at an enemy. That does happen. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why Nintendo would do that. I mean, I guess they did it on purpose just so there's a reason for, like, your friends to get mad at them for doing that, but still. This feels unnecessary. Dang it, Nintendo, come on. Oh, the last time is like at Jellyfish, so I'm gonna go there. Let's see. There it is. Float, float, wave, wave, bloop, bloop. What is all this random text? Game is silly sometimes. Oh yeah, that was when like the freaking diving update came around. Man, I like everything but the art section completed. All the sea creatures, fish, bugs, and fossils are all done. I like I was looking at me while he's reading a book. It's like, Bladus, go read your book. I found it. It really did take a while. Oh god. That's good. Aquatic reptiles. They should call this display Not Dinosaurs Chapter 1. Of course, they would put the stamp spot on the spot where we see the meteor. It's that big or near the ceiling. I'm sure it's fine. No, it's not. It ain't fine. It was 6? Okay. You built a giant toilet? Oh my god. Also, by the way, are you ready? Because I'm gonna open up my gate real soon, Dominator. Don't get how it always ends up being in deep random folders? Huh. Alright. We go do like few things in the museum and then I'll open up. Like, I'm guessing like the final stamp for the fossil is like in the stairs area. There is actually perfect cherry blossom, imperishable night, mountain of faith, subterranean animalism, animanism, double dealing character, and 10 desires. It's a whole lot of Toho games. Oh, it's right over there. It's all in one room. Distant relatives of mammals, huh? Okay. And then let me go check out the art section, which shouldn't take too long because it's one big area instead of like 3 big separate areas. Like with the other rooms I am explored. 7, 8, 10, 11, 14, and 13. These game almost has more than the mainline Final Fantasy games it has. Sculpture exhibit. They look so real, like they could come to life and start moving at any moment. Night at the museum. Well, it is nighttime. But they don't come to life. Art from the West. 18th, 19th centuries brought us Rococo and Romanticism, concerto styles all day. Then the final one. Art from the East. Come on. Art from Asia always has such a unique and compelling beauty. There we go. And we have all the stamps from all the 4 areas. Well, I kind of like realized this, but standing here just changes the angle. I did not know about that. I don't know. I don't remember I showed it on stream one time. Complete a random quest that was the Yeti snowman fight. There's the fish. Come on. Nah, I didn't even borrow to take photos. Unconnected marketeers of the 18th one in the main. Gee, there's like a lot of these Toho games. It's gonna create a shortcut so I don't forget ever again. Hey, that's not a bad idea. Fossils. Alright. Yeah, I still have yet to complete the art stuff, but I will get into it whenever I can. Okay, bye. I was a Toho soundtrack about 6 years ago, but still I've only played 2 levels ever. I'll get to it soon, hopefully. That's the roadblock. The game's too hard for you to enjoy what's coming up. Especially if you want to enjoy the music. Alright, Dominator, if you're still here, hope you haven't left. I'm opening up. Let's see. If you're good, always is a good way to manipulate into playing just about any game. That is true. There are like a few games I wanna like enjoy music, but like it'd probably be better if I just play through the game so I can like listen to them later on. So I gotta play the games if I really want to enjoy the songs. But like, there's like 30-ish games that includes the spin-offs. Alright, there we go. What's your favorite games that have most of your favorite OSTs? I play a lot again. There's like some good songs I enjoy. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm gonna sell those plaques because like I already have them hanging on my house. So maybe I should sell them. Like I don't want to keep them because like if I really want them back, I can always wait another year. And besides, everyone has access to those plaques on their own island. How much are each of these, by the way? Oh, they're like 2,500 bells. I guess that's like a decent way to make money. The first game was released on August 15, 1997. Geez, I thought it was like... I was expecting it was like made in like the 1980s or something, but that late? Huh. Listening to the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers guys so much recently makes me want to play the game over again. It's been too long. Honestly, I'd be down for a remake of that since they remade the Rescue Team games. Like I wouldn't mind getting Explorers in Sky and play through it. Like I know it's out on the Wii U eShop, but I don't have like the stuff for my Wii U because like my brother has like my power cable and my gamepad and a few other things. That's what I'm wondering. Is it next? I don't know because we didn't get like a brand new Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game for the Switch aside from the Rescue Team Deluxe remake, but I definitely wouldn't mind an Explorers remake. I have no idea if Dominator's still here, because, like, I'm waiting for him. I guess, meanwhile, I'll probably do some Nook Miles. Alright. Just in case, here you go. I'm confused with how I feel about a remake. The original Rescue Team could have used one because it has so many mechanics that seem very extremely unpolished. And well, it felt like no one proofread them. I didn't mind what you call it, Red Rescue Team as well as Blue Rescue Team. Although I felt like Metal Steel was hard early on, that I could agree, but like I still enjoyed the game nonetheless. I recruit them all right before Rescue Team Deluxe. I was short 7. Oh man. Guess how many hours I have in that game? Guess what? 150? It's probably too small. Been over a course of maybe 15 years, but still, wow. Not even close. 50? 20? I'm making dumb random guesses, but whatever. The first game was called Highly Responsive to Prayers, that is in the PC 98 era. Oh, okay. I thought that was a scorpion from it, but no, it's one of them tiger beetles. Coder. 100. Over 9,000. 150 was closest. Oh dang. 140, 160. Higher? 200? Much higher? And my suffering? 175? 169? That wouldn't so funny if it's 169. Okay, that's enough guesses. Alright, I give 400? Dang. I wasn't even that close. But gee, that's a lot. Alright. Use a few exploits. Ooh. I don't think I've ever done any exploits on the Rescue Team games, because, like, I didn't have, like, access to the internet back then for Red Rescue Team, so I just played through it casually, and, like, yeah. It has problems, but I was addicted as a kid. Yeah, I was addicted with the game as well, like, doing the jobs and leveling up my Pokemon, grinding them up, and all that sort of stuff. It was what made me like those games. Gansey sucks. Getting Leaf Stones and King Rock sucks. Oh my goodness. Like trying to get all the evolution Pokemon. Getting Kankler also sucks, but I did overcome that one over 10 years ago. Damn, I was expecting the Dominator will be here right now because he's finally back. Like he finally showed up, and from what I could tell, Explorer Sky had a lot more thought put into it. It may not need as much fixing for a remake like Rescue Team did. Yeah, I can kind of see Explorer Sky having like hard thinking if they should remake it or not. Oh! I would have screamed if that was chasing after me. There we go. Hey look, it's a barbecue scorpion. I should probably feed this to one of my Teammates. No, I'm joking. I'm not doing that. Are other people joining? No, you can join in. I'm not like making a huge group. You can just join in. I don't really care. Like Ashley doesn't have her Switch because like it's she told me that it was stolen and he's trying to save up money for a new one. Like usually they'll join in if they really want to like buy something specific from the shops or whatever, but yeah. The big reason you love Explorer Sky soundtrack so much is the instrumentation used that got lost during the 3DS era, and I fear whoever composed it for the Switch would lose those sound forms and translate that I love so much. Yeah. Music on those games are really good. It just sounded like a bit more advanced. Like, that's how Hardcore and Soul Silver music should have sounded like. But, no offense, but like, it just sounded like they upped the music quality of Explorers Sky so much better compared to like the previous games. Although the Red and Blue Record Team soundtrack's still pretty good for what it is. You think you agree? Oh, there's a balloon. Gen 4 is when I really got into Pokemon OSC, but it's certainly not my absolute favorite in the series. Yeah, with the DS having like good audio quality, it's like we're expecting the soundtrack and the music to sound better than they were. And you know, plenty of games did not disappoint me. I'd whisper Ally what is good Warcraft for her. I think it's like what a hoot, I think. I do have a list of the Toho games. Even though you like Gen 6 and 7 less as a whole, as far as their soundtracks go, I think they nailed it for the most part. They didn't suffer the same problem that Mystery Dungeon did. Yeah. Also, what did you post, Dominator? I hope the reward thing isn't a bad idea.
What is a Ouija board? How do you make a Ouija board? How do you feel about Ouija boards? How to Ojo board works? How we can do planchette without using a Ouija board? Is it dangerous to play Ouija board? Ouija board? My Ouija board is cussing me out. Is the Ouija board online fake or real? It's the Ouija real game.
I'm kind of bothered about this video.
Ouija board or whatever. How do I find out if there are a ghost in my house without using a Ouija board? A Ouija board game. What happens? When I was a kid, I used to mess about with a quiche board. Wow, Ouija board. Is that how you spell the evil game thing? Wow, Ouija board. Nailed it. Luigi board. The Luigi board. Making a Luigi board.
It just sounds like some freaking Ouija.
What is a Luigi board?
It just sounds like some terrifying song made with like a text-to-speech voice playing.
Ouija boards actually works. Ouija board experiences, help pulls. Ouija board, Ouija board, help pulls, pulls help. Ouija board, Ouija board, pulls help, help pulls. Ouija board, Ouija board, help pulls. How to use Ouija board, and is it real? Do Ouija board really work? And if so, what happened? Where do I obtain a Ouija board? Do I have to make my own Ouija, or can I buy one from a witch or vegan?
This YouTube reaction reward is such a mistake I made.
Ghost. 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 Period, question mark.
Okay, anyways, back to the game, which is more important. Disclaimer, you still love the 3D Mystery Dungeon music, it doesn't make me as emotional as Explorers. Yeah, I feel like the 3DS Mystery Dungeon, I mean, the music's good, but like, the story, the characters, the ending weren't as, I don't know, they didn't make me feel real bad compared to the other games. I just feel like for Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity, it's like, oh, we're gone, bye. Like, the overall weak plot of the story just made it, made me not even care, especially with like all its bad parallel dialogue and whatnot. And in Super Mystery Dungeon, it's like, the ending was like, what? Oh my god, Dominator, it's right there. I even sent it to you like 3 freaking times. Instead of you just literally sending me the dumb video, you were just... But yeah, I feel like the 3DS Mystery Dungeon games were like less emotional to me. Like, it really didn't do much to me. Whereas like the ones on the Game Boy Advance and DS, as well as the Switch remake, it really did give me an impression on that. But yeah, Gates Infinity Story would have been more interesting if, you know, it didn't have the exact same skeleton as the 2 before it. You gonna get spicy with me? Yeah, I've been waiting for you if you're hopping in or not. But you don't have to like talk back to me like that. I'm just telling you if you're like hopping in, because like you've been waiting long enough, and there you go. I'm not gonna like say all the games out loud because that's a huge Toho list. Double spoiler. Super was somehow even more similar to GTI, yet somehow I liked it more. I kind of like Super Mystery Dungeon only for the plot. Like, the story was interesting, and the plot twist, even though it wasn't like as good as the one on the Game Boy Advance and the DS games, but it still wasn't enough for me to like really like it or love it. I just hope they don't remake the 3DS games on the Switch or on a future console, because then I would even play them. Cuba didn't have much of a plot twist, did it? I don't think so. I guess the closest plot twist would probably be like... Well, I don't want to spoil it, but since it's such an old game, especially when it got remade, I should probably like... probably say it anyways. But... like, the closest plot to it would be like... oh, the human arrived at the Pokemon world because they're here to like save this Pokemon world from destruction and whatnot, I guess. But I guess that's it. Each of the games have a different plot. I guess there was Gengar, but it came at a different time, wasn't fully explained until far into the second act, and wasn't the main focus. Super's plot twist was more interesting, even if I figured out half a minute before it happened. Yeah, the plot twist on Super Mystery Dungeon literally reminded me heavily of the plot twist from Explorers, which was pretty good. Gates of Infinity was like somewhat similar, but it was so weak. It was like, oh no, I'm being chased, and then like, haha, I was just kidding. Now you're prepared to die, and then like, what? Like, what the frick was that? I mean, I guess it's okay to spoil a little bit Gates of Infinity, because like no one likes that game, no one even cares about that game. It's like, I may as well. It was like so, it was such a dumb plot twist. Oh yeah, feel free to like look around Dominator if you want to check out like the villagers and whatnot. I liked it. I only liked like the gameplay part of Gates of Infinity. The story and the plot, not so much. It was confusing. Like, why is a flippin' Hydreigon the voice of life? Yeah, that's also an like I don't remember the like the specific parts of Gates to Infinity. I just feel like I just didn't really care. So I kind of forgot about that, but yeah. There were some things I was confused about as well. Doesn't exactly fit its lore. Also, speaking of spicy,
why is it spicy?
what? Okay. Wow. Let me see. I guess I'll go like catch some bugs or whatnot. I don't think there's any fleas when I have like an online session going, but other than that, I don't know. What I like about Games to Infinity is that despite feeling so much easier than all the other entries, it at least felt way more fair. There was very little of any hair pulling in your playthrough. Yeah, I feel like that game was like one of the least, if pretty much the least difficult Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game. Cause like I think that was meant to be catered towards like newcomers and casual players who want to get into Pokemon Mystery Dungeon for the first time. But for like people who played it on like the DS and the Game Boy Advance games before, yeah, they're not expecting much from it. Paradise was fun, Submerged Cave and Super sucks. Oh my god. I kind of wish you could tackle multiple jobs in Games to Infinity like you would in the older games, but now you gotta do one by one, and that's pretty much it. Like the design, assuming you have a Grass Star or Pikachu, I didn't add Mudkip and Riolu. Yeah, I feel like the difficulty in Super Mystery Dungeon kind of zigzags. It's like it's pretty much most appropriate for like the type you have. Like if you have like a good type advantage, you might have like no problem, and then if you don't have like a good type, then you're pretty much gonna get screwed. It kind of like goes all over the place, and those multi-hit attacks, they can go suck it. And long you can grind before it to get better. The point of no return comes up suddenly, and it lasts so long. I kind of hate the forced progression in Super Mystery Dungeon. There's like so many things wrong with Super Mystery Dungeon. Forced progression. I don't think the difficulty is the problem, because I don't really care about the difficulty. The lack of like a proper job system from the old games. Pointless boss fight that should have been cutscenes, because like if you lose on a boss fight in that game, you can still proceed on with the story as if like the boss fight never happened, but like it's so pointless. There's like so many things that like that I didn't like much about that game. Like I kind of wish like you weren't forced to progress. You could just like, I don't know, get ready before you that finally decide to just go onward. Like if you look at Xenoblade Chronicles X, for example, and Token Mirage Sessions on the Wii U, even though those are like open, well, not open world, those are like big JRPGs, like you have the option to like continue on to the next chapter if you want to. there's nothing that's gonna stop you from progressing whatsoever. You have the choice to progress or just do other things. That's what like Super Mystery Dungeon should have been like. But nah, the game just forces you to progress and expects you to get ready as soon as you can. If you're not like fully prepared, it's so dumb. It's why I have like a little bit of reviver saves to get ready for through the story and whatnot. Cause like I don't have like the money, the gold bars and whatnot to to get as many as I can and stock up before getting ready. It's like they give you no preparation. I hate that. It's like in the old Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games. You can choose to progress if you want, but there are some instances where you are like forced to progress, which is understandable. As long as it's only for like that one point or two later on, that's fine. But like for throughout the majority of the game, nah, that's unacceptable. I mean, I kind of wish if they ever make a brand new Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game for the Switch, they better do something where you can progress when you're like ready instead of just letting the game like shove you into the story and just force you through until you're like, you know, done or whatever. It's like, nah. Anyway, some kind. Okay, yeah, Audie's still doing like DIYs. That's a cute Eevee emote, is it? Boop. I don't even have a boop emote. I don't even know what a boop command would be like. Because I haven't been to many, not even one channel where they have a boop emote. I don't think I would be creative creating one myself. I will make one for you. That's fine. Oh, I didn't mean to like press B. What the hell? I thought I pressed A. Oh my god, they're talking about Happy Home Academy. That's right. Every Saturday stream, they're always gonna bring that up. Meanwhile, like, I'm flexing on the fact that I have over 200,000 points on my Happy Home score. Oh. Looks like Dominator has to go. Alright. Thanks for coming on over. Alright, I should probably close the gate and just visit a random Dream Island, because like I feel like there's really nothing much to do right now. Heck? Alright, I think we're gonna go visit a random Dream Island. I think I'm already done playing enough on my island. As usual. my current progress on Nook Miles so far. Yeah, DIY tools, still working on it slowly. DIY furniture, I'm still working on that as well. Still need to work on Smile Isle. It's just that my villagers are taking forever to like ask a whole bunch. And then this one, I have 39 more weeks until like I get that completed. Which means probably like by the end of March 2022. If I'm consistent with it, that is. Oh, I need to go sell the scorpion and the shirt. I don't need them. Because I had Flick earlier this week, and yeah, I won't see Flick again until like the next 2 weeks. And also, I don't want to save them because like I already have enough money, and I'm running out of space on my storage. Wait, how much money do I have? 87,566. Okay. Alright. Let's go. Kind of curious where we're gonna end up, and I'll also do I may as well check back at Tagos's 2 islands, just because he wants me to stop by. So I figure I may as well, because if I have like the ladders and stuff to get around, but like I didn't want to like revisit the island from last week just because I didn't want to revisit. Like, I'll just save it like another time. Oops. Oh, I better check out that video he posted on Discord. I'll be able to check it after the stream. Alright. You just saw that video? Huh. That's very lucky. Yeah, I better like go see that. Alright. Yeah, your video. The one you shared. Kingdom? Kingdom Hearts? No, I'm joking. I don't know what kind of kingdom we're gonna be at. Would it even great if it has the lucky egg? Yeah, those items are like super rare to find in the older games. 1 in 8 million, jeez. I go play the lottery that happened, and I swore never to play the lottery. Dang, look at this. The warp pipe. Right up there. Okay. Oh my god, why do they always put stuff in front of the signs? It's like they just don't want us, they just want us inside to check. I'm gonna go see, inside this pipe. They're taking me inside someone's house. Okay. What is this? It feels like I'm in a work in progress area. Yeah, alright, let me go back. Seems like they're working on something. For real? Okay, I got back here. Although I'm curious if this leads me anywhere if I go this way. Oh, it says it's just the entrance. Oh, the building screen. Oh my god, it's freaking Oogie Boogie from all in green from the Nightmare Before Christmas. Even though it's not even Halloween or even the holidays. Because we're like, what? Almost half a year into it? Yeah. Oh, that's a nice arcade room. Oh, he looking kind of sus. Jacob. That's a cool arcade area. Every time I see like a floor that looks like this, a dark blue floor with rainbow colors just spread it around, it's like it's an arcade area. All right, let me see what else. Oh my god, that's Marshall, which I don't even know yet. Look at this. Colored moons, a UFO. Oh, I like the fountain area. They even have the rock here. Rock surrounding you. It looks like this is an island that it's working on. Oh wow, look at this. The watermelon. No, look at this pool. I can walk over it. Where does it lead me to if I go this way? Oh. Where Red's at. Got it. For them fake paintings and whatnot. Let's see. A nice entry. So I kind of feel like they should shift. Well, actually, there's his house there. Or whatever. Oh, that's a nice camping area. Oh, it's ketchup. Let me see here. Fountain, bridge, benches. What am I saying? Let's see. Man, why did they gotta put stuff on front of their houses? Now I never know who lives in there. A soccer field. I'll check inside the house there. I do want to see the island and the villagers outside first. There's a summer shell. Oh, I like how this is an RV. Oh, there's Judy. And we have those little kids from... Oh, this is from the freaking Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay, I can't even show my expression because I have like my glasses and my bubble gum. Ray, hello friends. Edward, welcome. So we've seen Ketchup and Judy. This is Judy's house. Okay. Where is this? Oh yeah, the arcade area. Okay, let's go back down. Curious to see. This is Julian's house. I thought that was Marshall because it looks similar, but the roof is probably the one that's different. But like the color, I would say. Was that a playground? All the basketball courts and all that. Was that like a mushroom stool? Alright. Let's see. There's the shop. Who lives here? Chops. In that fancy pig. Right. Oh god. Hi Judy again. Oh, there's Keaton. Baby girl, oh my god. He's trying to hit on me. He called me a baby girl. He's trying to flirt with me. Oh yeah, that's just Jacob. Oh, there's Julian. The Musaka. Alright, all we need to find is Chops outside because we pretty much found 4 of them. Oh, I like this. The tiki torch with the log bed. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm just gonna walk away. Oh, that's a Western style stone. Big old bears. This. Oh, it's a carnival. Okay. Julian, you better not go near it. You don't want to be exorcised or whatever. Alright, let me see where else have I missed. Oh, is there a secret path if I go through this way? There's a gym. Oh no, I'm blocked because of the bush and the trash can. Wait, isn't that Mitzi's house? No, 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 no. I must have already, like, seen all 5 of them. Lives in there? Keaton. Oh, I forgot about Keaton. For some reason, that almost looked like Mitzi's house for a moment because the exterior looks similar, and she had like blue stuff on like the roof, and the door in the house was also yellow. I want to say. But I guess that's not it. It makes me want to think that this is either Halloween themed island that's regardless of like when it's celebrated, or it could be a southern hemisphere island, but it was updated since like October and it's like what, springtime or something. I did. You did it. Got to 1,500 faces rescue. Oh, nice. Alright, let me go check out the houses. See who lives in there. Because I've seen, I think I've seen all the, all over the island somewhat. Oh, it's puddles. That's their starting villager because the way the inside is like. Oh, hi, Keaton. He's still trying to flirt with me. When you update, you see new villager in one of your islands? Yeah, I'll check back your island after this one. Let me see. So we've seen puddles. We'll see the other ones. Okay, I'm going for a loop. I have no idea where I'm going. Alright, who lives in here? Mallory? Miranda, my bad. And she's sassy. Alright, I'm leaving. I'm starting to forget my duck villagers, even though I don't know them all too well. There's ketchup. Speaking of ketchup. I don't know why this house reminds me of Tangy. Because it is tangy. Derp. Nice, we got to see Tangy. I know Random has her, as well as the fact that he also uses her emotes. Those emotes, which are pretty darn cute. Alright, we need to find 2 more. Where am I going? It looks like if I want to see any improvements on this island is that they should just like continue playing and then work on like the paths, the setups more. And I think this is like a work in progress island, I want to assume. Hi Julian again. Preparing green curry recipe. There's green curry? I thought it was all brown. Oh, it's Canberra. Wow, look at her house. It's all like a beach. And where's the last one? Have I missed one house? I know I missed one house. I just... Maybe somewhere on like the top right the island. There's Julian again. Still around the same spot. Nan? Nan! I haven't seen her in so long. I kind of miss it because he was like one of my um Neely villagers, and I actually liked her a lot. I forgot. I think she was like my very first normal villager in New Leaf on my town back then. Alright. Oops. Alright, it's been a while since I visited Dream Islands, even though it's been like a week. But the dream address for this one is 4890-5601-7856. Looks like we gotta go check out these houses, and you've seen everyone here. Has a very good collection of villagers, I would say. I don't think there's a cranky villager. There's like, what, 3 smugs? And a lot of females? Alright. Let's go start with this one first. The heck? It's fruit staying in shape, dancing and doing exercises. Yeah, fruit! Stay healthy and enjoy every day. What else we got here? Ooh, I like the pool color. Oh, it's the lights. Still looks good. Wash your hands. Enjoy your poop. Oh my god. Bart. Unisexual restroom. Bubbles, Jack Skellington, Oogie Boogie. On top, toilet paper. Oh my god. Oh my god. You have like Jack Skellington and Oogie Boogie just watching you in the bathroom. Okay. Goth. Must belong to that one chick in this island. Welcome. Just a customer sign saying welcome. What else? Oh yeah, it's that doctor. Oh, Zero. Got the other ones from the Nightmare Before Christmas. Man, this person's a huge fan of the Nightmare Before Christmas. Dang, if Rena was still here, she'd be amazed and happy. And I remember she loves that world in Kingdom Hearts, Halloween Town. I kind of like the dark theme of most of these rooms. It's very fitting for this house. Oh my goodness. Spooky, scary skeletons. You're doing a ritual. I don't want none of it involved with me. I'm just gonna walk away. 100 degrees tomorrow? Is it really gonna be that hot? What's the temperature gonna be for me? I'm not gonna like show it on stream. Gonna be like around 77 Fahrenheit. But yeah, 100 is not good. It seems like they're starting up summer too soon. Like I should probably find like a cooling fan. Like I should have bought one of these oscillating fans from Best Buy when I was shopping yesterday, but like I spent too much money on clothing that I don't want to like overdo it, and I also had to owe my mom $200 as well. It was in 80s here for the past 2 weeks, which is abnormal for us. Then they said I got below 60 degrees yesterday, and tonight, huh? I wouldn't mind those temperatures. So what time is it in this island? 9:01 p.m. Oh wow. Although it's not actually 9 right now. It's still like what? 8:51 p.m. here. You know, since we're here, we might as well go visit this house and then the other house around. Is this like what? A school? A workplace? Like a break room or something at work? Feels more like a school. And there's the bathrooms. Oops, didn't mean to press a button. What in the world? This is what? Cake? Pizza? Flan? Pie? Like a kitchen. Interesting. Let me see. I'm not getting the full context behind this entire house. And there's more bathrooms. Or restrooms, I mean. Like, what is this supposed to be? Like a restaurant? Break room? A school? Oh, it's a school. Okay. Well, it looks neat. An 8-student school. We're gonna get going in about 15 minutes. I have to get up somewhat early, and your sister's graduating tomorrow. Oh, oh yeah. There's like graduations on like most schools going on. But yeah, congrats to all the students of 2021 who are graduating. Hooray! Left men's bathroom, right women's bathroom. Okay, I can see that. It's just that if they had like any gender indication, that would have been helpful. But I don't think there was there? On like on the front doors? There's no indication on this one. No indication on that one. If I go inside again. Yeah, it doesn't have any indicator for any gender specific rooms. I wonder if it's either work in progress or they just don't really care. Alright, we got like one more house to visit, and then we could probably like skedaddle. like a diner? A restaurant? I mean, they do have like some diner stuff on there. Let me check out the other rooms. Alright, there's another restroom, but there is no indicator as to whether or not this is one of these male or female restrooms. But there's no sign. There's like nothing. And it's not even themed for a specific gender. Huh. Some musical instruments and some workout areas and some cleaning stuff. That orb. Women's bathroom. Yeah, I'm glad rocket ship isn't in my way. This is a kitchen. Okay. Alright. There's only like one bathroom in this house. Then there must be a unisex room. A unisex restroom. Where like both genders can just share one bathroom as long as they don't look at each other. Or peek in. Is this? What, fragrances? Okay. I don't know why I thought of like Among Us crewmate in the first place. That looking kind of sus. Nail salon? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is all girl stuff. I would not even figure this out. Because I'm a guy and I don't go to many places like this. For privacy reasons. Because they would like smack me real hard if I ever, well, it depends, but I just don't bother anyways. Alright, half of the room is like kitchen and a bathroom, and the other half's like a bedroom. Computer and TV and all that sort of stuff. I don't know why I read nail salon very bad. Like hail, and then I don't want to spell the name of the evil guy, but oh my gosh, he's like sneaking behind me, and so is Julian. It was just a dream. We're in a dream! Do not realize it. Alright. Where am I going? I am getting myself so lost. Go around the long way. I have to go around the long way. Alright, look how we explore around this entire island. Oh my god, I have no idea how to get around this. There we go. That's where I'm supposed to go. So was there anything in the bulletin board, I mean? Hey friends, welcome to Kingdom Hearts. This is Kingdom Hearts! No, I'm joking. Maybe that's what, maybe that is what the strong connection is. Hit your foot on the table? Ooh, that's not good. I had it happen to me a few times. Ooh. You know, freaking Nightmare Before Christmas, it's Disney, but made by Tim Burton and Kingdom, and it all starting to make sense now. Okay, let me go back in so that we can go check and see how it goes to 2 islands. I'm trying to make sure not to like spend too long on these islands, although they're probably gonna like take up long enough for 2 visits. Let's see. Wait, do I have oh yeah, let me mark that as a favorite. We'll go to this one first and then we'll go to the other one. He said that they're both updated with the tools and whatnot, so I should check out the rest of the island whenever I can. Alright. Oh, there they are. I'll take I'll take only what I need. Green balloon. Oh, let's go check around and see. That's an interesting tree. Oh, is that the winter themed tree? I don't think I've ever seen them, honestly. I didn't even bother customizing it, so that's why. There's the house, but I'll probably check that later. Cat. Let's see. There's Biff. Alright, who else do we got? Oh, it's Diana. Yes. It's me. Oh my god, seeing it at a camera angle like this is just so awkward. Alright. Palm tree lamb. Okay. Yeah, happy birthday, cat. Those were like posts from like last year. Oh, hello, welcome to Jazzy Heart Island. And cat loves flowers. Hey, just like Hazel. He's into them flowers. Let me see. Whole lot of metal flowers. Oh look, it's crap. It's Leopold. Polo Marco. Filbert! Yeah, a dream that you ran into me again? Deja food. Let's see. What's this? What in the world is this? Never seen something like that before. Is it one of those bug off items or fossil? I don't even know if it's a fossil. I've never seen it before. There's Bianca. And there's the Jazzy Heart Pond. Wait, whose else is this? Diana. Oh, that's right. We saw Diana. Bianca. Filbert. Oh yeah, that's the new villager, Derwin. Oh, okay. We'll stop by Derwin later. Derwin? I think that's the duck. Duck villager. A nice hidden path right there. What the heck? There's a soccer field with like a organ just there. Even though this isn't like a baseball area, but okay. There you can't go through the... Oh yeah, I can. There's the barbell. Oh yeah, I can pretty much use the ladder. Although there's really not much to check around, other than just climb up there to just shake the trees. I'm trapped here. Imagine that jump screwed me up and I just fall down one level of the cliff. Oh yeah, I could have just vaulted over, derp. Although I haven't vaulted over this one. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything, so let me go back. Hey, Bianca. That was such an unnecessary hop. Like, what the heck? Yes, I see Noon again. You're from the other eye I just visited. You were rude to me though, but you know you're not bad here. Did you recognize me? Buck? Who have we seen? Bianca, Miranda, Leopold, Filber. Have we seen one more? Have we seen all 5? There's probably one more. Need to sleep. See y'all later. Alright, Cockhead. Oh my god. Cockheads, thanks for coming on over. You have a good night, and I'll see you next time. Little striped wall, purple rose wall. Here's Filbert. I'm gonna go say hi to him again. Leopold, Filbert, Miranda, Bianca, I mean. Followed me over. Well, I guess I'm gonna go the long way. I was almost, but I'm like, no, I'm correcting myself. Gosh dang it, Ashley, how dare you? No. I'm joking though, but still. Alright, let me see. Have I talked to everyone outside? Well, aside from like, Rika, who's in this island. There's Cat inside, Biff. Oh, that's right, Diana! So I did get to see everyone. I forgot. I keep forgetting. Okay. In that case, I should probably go see everyone inside. Oh, or maybe I could just explore around the rest of the island more. Until... I didn't check out the shops and the museum. Is Filbert's house? Yes. But man, Filbert's house looks so cool. Who lives here? Della. What's Miranda? Have we even seen Rika around here? Looking around just to see. Oh, there she is. Hello, Rika. Jazz is here. Alright. I think we've pretty much seen everyone, I'm guessing. I'll go check out everyone else's. I feel like, for this island, I didn't need the tools, but it is nice and convenient at least. Alright. Let's go. Okay, we're gonna go visit Cat since he's right here. And also Biff, since he's also next door. That it? Alright, whatever. Here's Biff. Alright, so we need to find 2 more. You know, since we're like close to Rika's house, we might as well visit that house. Just why not? It's just a small house. It's like it's not even upgraded though, but we can probably check it real fast before we can proceed onward to the other island. Oh my god, that's a lot of plaques. And then the bunny day items are still there. Alright. I mean, usually I mean to save these houses for last, but because this is pretty small and it's close by as well, I figure, you know what, I may as well. So we gotta go find Derwin's house. I think we'll go to that house last. There's this house over there. Fuck. Alright. Yeah, if you like this island, I didn't really need the tools. Just there in case you want to like cross through the river and other places easily. Well, I like the dark red part on the sky on the left side of the screen. Although it is sunset, 7:17 p.m. Sure. No, Dora has never seen me because like this is their most recent villager, so I didn't get have much interaction with the new ones. So I stopped by through the online section, but oh well. But I think that's pretty much it for this island. Let's skedaddle out and visit Dragon Wing, and then we can just actually call it. Oh, before we leave, I don't know, there's like even a few things added in or still the same as it was last time. But I'll check anyways. Okay. So what is the worst thing you could find while surfing the web? Keyboard? Oh my god. Just like surfboard, keyboard, they're both boards. That makes sense. Okay, let's go visit Dragonwing. This will be like the last island for the night. And I'm not visiting a lot of islands because I want to last this stream a little longer, but mainly because I just don't want to feel bad. What do you think of Reika Jazz? It looks pretty good. I know it's still the same as it was last time, but it's still good. I know you like because you'd have like limited storage in your area, like there's some improvements, but like for now it's pretty good. And now we're gonna go visit Dragonway so we can finally have access to the other areas we can get to. Good thing I have these islands starred just in case I want to revisit some of these some dream islands after a long while. Oh, I just realized my phone isn't even charging. Oh, whatever. I'll charge it when... like, whatever. I'm kind of curious how many people visited my dream island because of how consistent I am. I could probably, like, say how many who visited my island. I really wish there was a way to, like, show that in the game without having to use the app, because not everyone wants to use that dumb app on the phone. I don't even have a custom design creator ID? I thought I did. Wow. I thought I did because I uploaded some. That's so weird. Oh, I go to recent dreams. 436 visits on my dream. Wow. Wasn't it like 60 or 90 a while ago? And now it went up to like 436. Wow, that's amazing. I guess a lot of people randomly stumble upon mine. That's probably a lot more than how many people visited my Animal Crossing New Leaf Dreamtown back then. Because I usually get like I don't know, 10, 20, 50 overall. Roscoe's, Sylvia's birthdays. Right. But since like Animal Crossing New Horizons is so huge compared to how big New Leaf was in terms of like how many people are actively playing, it probably helps. It makes sense. But I don't even know if it's because I'm streaming as well, and people are sharing it all around like Twitch, Twitter, which I don't see often, honestly. And no other places on the internet. So I don't even know if that's even the case. Alright, looks like Pango's outside. Alright. Yeah, this will be the last island and then like we're pretty much done. This is Sylvana. Oh yeah, the squirrel. I kind of want more squirrel villagers. If only we had like, I don't know, an update where we can get more of that. Especially your island data is backed up in case. Yeah, at least it's backed up via the cloud. Well, hopefully the thing is, if it like downloads and it has all your contents when it carries over online, as long as you have your account signed in first. Yeah, they recognize me. I'm Hippo and Tango. Big old flower garden here. Let's see. I kind of want more villagers. Sylvia, JOJ Dragonman, and Toggles JJM. Alright. And Reika Jazz Island, did you see the new villager? Yes, I saw everyone, including Derwin, the duck. I usually go for like every villager I could possibly see, unless they're like inaccessible or blocked out, because there are some islands where they fence off their least favorite villager and I cannot interact with them. So it's all blocked off. I have no way of gaining access to them. So yeah, but I did get to see them. Like so many items up there. This is one spot I can climb up, and that's pretty much how he got down there. As he started filling up the cliffs, but now there's like no way I'll be able to like check it anyways. Oh, the game is so laggy, it's so slow. Oh, I can't go through here, but whatever. Actually, I have the ladder now. Right. This is so dumb, but whatever. It was a chair this whole time. Yeah, I can't even go on the left. But whatever, it's fine. Big old pond. Let's see. Where else? Where else? Yeah, that's some pretty flowers. The bench. A lot of stuff around. Goodness. There's Lloyd, who's still trying to receive some donations to get the incline built. Before I climb up here, I do want to like check around like the beach areas and whatnot to see if there's anyone and whatever else has changed. Solar panel, satellite, the windmill turbine. This turbine, I mean. Oh, you can check up here as well. Oh, there's Brofina. There's Hippo. I guess we can finally climb up here. Not because the plat's following here, but I decided, you know, let's go. Go check it out. Ooh, that's a nice camping area. Cool. Alright. There's another area we can climb up here, but like, there's no point because it's just two trees planting and growing. What else? What am I doing? The soccer field, all this stuff in the way. It's like one of those, whatchamacallit, those abandoned places on some local neighborhoods, including areas in Mexico and Central and South America, where they use like big old soccer fields, for example, as like places to store like junk and trash and other stuff on there. But they like to need to make room or something. I don't know what the reason is, but whatever. Alright, now we can finally check up here. I know Billy's here because I saw him last time, but I couldn't talk to him because like I had no access. Walt Disney's house. This is Billy's house for sure. A birthday buddy. I can't believe I shared the same birthday as him. Along with Celia, who I don't have. It's Bubbles. Alright, let me see. He remembers you? Yeah, cause like I visited your island before. Like online. Way back. Before like the Dream Islands became a thing. Where are Blossom, Buttercup, and Bunny and Bliss? I have no idea. Is this a joke that I'm supposed to answer? I almost read as a Powerpuff Girls joke, and I'm like, crap, I'm not knowledgeable enough on Powerpuff Girls to answer this question. It is. Well, then I don't know. There's Bubbles' house. Oh yeah, Bubbles. Oh, because like, there's a villager named, oh my god. Now I'm starting to get it. Man, I feel like the Twitch chat delay is like the reason why I'm like, wait, what? And then I don't even think about it very smartly. I'm like, oh, that's what you meant. The heck? Oh yeah, that's where they'll meet Fred for his scammy stuff. Why Walt Disney? I need to go watch that new Ryo movie. I got it on Blu-ray. Never even started watching it. Hopefully I'll try to watch it like sometime next week. I don't know. There's Walt Disney again. Excuse me. He was bobbing his head like, what? Okay. This is Roscoe, right? Yeah. So we've seen Bubbles, Walt, no, not Miranda. That was on the other island. Shoot, I'm starting to forget. Oh, whatever. There's a museum. It's sad that Blather didn't get much visitor except for like Toggles here. Because he has the ladder. Alright, anyway, let me go see. I should probably wear glasses when I'm streaming from now on. Cause like I can barely see. Because I have to like lean close. Get a good distance. This is Gary the monkey. Hippo. Okay. Hippo. Bubbles. Walt. What were the other two? I know I saw one with Hippo. Let me see. This one is Brofina. Okay, we've seen Brofina. Pongo. That's right. Okay. So we have seen them all outside. Okay, in that case, let me go visit everyone's house inside. And then we'll probably check out whatever else we missed around. Now that we have access with the ladder and whatnot. Sylvia. I haven't seen Sylvia in so long. I kind of miss her, but at the same time, I'm not sure. Because she was my starting villager. That was the weirdest shit you think you've ever heard. Your working computer just do? Oh, what happened? Rego. Looking kind of tired. How does she know? I mean, I am kind of tired. I should pretty much stop, but once I'm done with this island, your audio just borked? Oh, that's not good. Oh, by the way, my audio device defaulted to earbuds. I mean, it should be, because I did hear audio on those YouTube videos. Okay, it's not even going to show you. Whatever. I kind of hate how, Windows just changes default audio devices, even though I'm only sticking with what I just chose. Like, come on. YouTube wouldn't play, your stream was choppy. So was another one you had open. I was listening to music I was working on, and it just basically distorted and played within seconds. That's weird. You miss Walt Disney the kangaroo. We're gonna see him again as we climb back up. Imagine listening to a 3-minute song in seconds. Every program I was using was being distorted. Oh my god. It was the weirdest shit you ever seen, man. Yeah, very already. I would literally restart or turn on a computer if anything goes majorly wrong on my end. There's no way I'm gonna deal with like such sacrifice for the session. Okay, we're seeing Tago's house right here. And what's weird, he just did that a day ago. Huh. I didn't mean to sit down. I had to do it because I was having trouble being fast, I guess memory leaking or something. Huh. Maybe that's why then. Was storing and loading things in a good manner? I sometimes hate PC problems. Like sometimes my computer would start out so slow. It would load a program so slow despite how good my PC is, and it's like, come on. That shouldn't happen. But yeah. Now you just had audio issues that skirted your applications. I had audio issues before, but not like that. Let me see. This is Dari. Yo. or the video lost your computer and I relatively recently got it. That would be the worst. If you buy a new computer, and then like, let's say, a month later, it stops working. For like one major issue. That would be the worst. Also, we get to see Walt Disney again. Pockets. Like the South Park joke, new computer and it's gone. I don't know if I remember seeing that episode because I haven't really watched South Park in so long. Like, I don't remember like the last time I stopped watching South Park because I don't keep track of it. But I do know the meme very well. It's all over. Oh, hi, Walt Disney. Okay, yeah, I'll click on that link once I'm like done talking to Billy here. Dagnabbit. Okay, I'm not gonna react to it, even though it's short, but still.
Well, that's fantastic. A really smart decision, young man. We can put that check in a money market mutual fund. Then we'll reinvest the earnings into foreign currency accounts with compounding interest, and it's gone.
That awkward silence. Oh my god. Okay, sorry, I had to like read like one of the notifications on YouTube. The silence was repeated. Alright, have I missed anyone? I didn't show the other dream address from the other app, but that's okay because like it should be on the stream VOD anyways. Yeah, looks like I got everyone. I even checked out this house. Alright, well, now that this island has accessibility to explore around with the ladders and vaulting poles and whatnot, I guess we can finally go. So we are done. I think Stan later asked, well, like, what? And he just basically saying there's nothing he can do because it's already gone. I forget, but that's the joke. You can check out the museum art I have. Okay, that's probably the one thing I'll check, and that's it. I usually don't check out the museum just because I don't want to spend like 5 or 10 minutes on every single entirety of the museum on each island that I visit. But I'll make one exception, and that's pretty much gonna be it. Because I usually don't bother. So let me go see. Oh wow. I know you're still working on your island. It's like heavily developing. But I'm not seeing much around here yet. We have this one. April 24th, 2020. Well, that's like a long time ago. The sower. Millet painted this piece of a farmer sowing wheat seeds in a field after moving to the countryside from Paris. If the piece reminds you of Van Gogh, that's likely because Van Gogh himself was inspired by it. There's a reason. While painting right half. Folding screen of Fusion and Raijin. This folding screen shows dynamic brushwork of Fusion and Raijin on a gold leaf background. It's thought to be the masterpiece of Tawaraya Sotatsu, an early Edo period artist. The simplification of the subject is a style that was carried on by Ogata Korin. The style still used today in the Rinpo school of Japanese painting. Right? Well, there's not much, but it'll do. I'm still working on my art. I'm missing like, what, 12 or something I do have the list on Discord if anyone wants to help out. Alright, I think we can go right now. I think we explored more than enough and overstayed our welcome. But yeah, we finally got to explore both of Hogos' 2 islands. Oh, wait. Before we go. Oh yeah, I usually don't check out the museums on each island that much. Cause like there's like too much to check, and I'm not gonna check literally everywhere. Like all the individual fishes, bugs, sea creatures, fossils, and art pieces they have gathered. It'll just take way too much time for one museum visit per island. Oh yeah, we already seen those earlier. Alright, I'm done. And it's almost 10 p.m. here. Dang, can't believe like visiting 3 islands. 2 that I already visited before, but now with accessibility with the ladders and whatnot. And a random one that's pretty interesting. Whew. Alright. Now we can just stop. And also we also invited Dominators just so he can see how my island's like and whatever he wants to do, like shopping or something. And also have to watch weird YouTube videos that he's sending me. For the requesting. Oh well, whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna stop right there. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you're new to the channel, feel free to follow. I'll be playing more Animal Crossing next week for some June-tastic stuff. Don't know what else I might play, but I'll probably think about playing Miitopia. I don't think I'll stream tomorrow, so we'll have to see. But whatever happens. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you have a good weekend and have a happy Memorial Day on Monday. Good night.